Hi, folks. It's Jim from New Hampshire Card Hunters, and we're back here again with a new video for you. Um, in this video, we're going to be opening up 2024 Series 2 baseball. And we've got, as you can see right here, we've got two blaster boxes, Fanatics boxes, by the way, and we have three hanger boxes. So we'll be opening those up, and what we'll do is we'll split up the Fanatics boxes first and the hanger boxes in the last segment. Before we get going, I'd like to welcome along our First Lady of Baseball, who's with us for another great episode. And in case you were wondering, on the docket, we're going to be talking about the man on the cover right here, this guy, Juan Soto. So it should be pretty fun. Before we get into it, we're just going to take a quick look at the overall checklist for 2024. And as you guys probably know, if you've seen any of these openings of either Fanatics or the regular Blasters or the hanger boxes, it's pretty typical what Topps is doing now. They've got all the different foils in there. The yellow foils in the yellow foils in the hangers, the yellows in the hangers. But you can get a gold, you got the blue, you got the purple, and the blue's not to $9.99, purple is to $7.99, aqua is to $3.99, orange foil $2.99, red foil $1.99, vintage stock $99, and then of course we got the Independence Day at $76. Black at 73, Father's and Mother's Day both at 50, and that's not out of the realm of possibility. I've seen a lot of them come out of the hangers, so we could get one of those. It's a good possibility. Of course, you got the camos, the clears, platinums, and obviously, folks, some of these are going to be in hobby only, but just a rundown of the foils. We also have. We'll be looking for things like, let's see here, golden mirror images, of course. Those will be in there. We've got the short print variations. We're looking for the Jackson Holiday funny face. It's a knockoff of the '89 Billy Ripken card. So I'm not a big fan of it, but hey, whatever, right? That's fine.
Hey.
And then you've got your All-Star cards. You've got, and those all have parallels too, of course. You've got some of the other inserts, home field advantage, which are pretty nice. I do like those. Heavy lumber, which is also in there. And you got the social media follow back redemptions as well. In the hobby only, we got sketch cards, platinum performers, that type of thing. So you have those as well. And then around the horn, covering the field, and fantasy favorites. Those are all new inserts this year. You got the first pitch cards, which, who knows, we might see one of those as well. And play ball. So there's quite a bit here. We've got the autographs too, as well as the Acuna insert, which is the 40/70 insert. And again, those come in different parallels. And the Silver Slugger Awards, those are manufactured relics. I doubt we'll see any of those because we don't have any hobby. So, along with that, we've got the autograph cards, which, the city-to-city autographs, cut signatures, first pitch, play ball, heavy lumber autograph, relics, and so on, as well as the memorabilia cards. So there's quite a bit here, and hopefully we will run across a few of them as we get into this break. So without further ado, here we go. Let's move these hanger boxes out of the way. And get into our first Fanatics box.
So as he's opening that up, I just want to give a nod out to LA. Thank you very much for Walker Bueller. And it's a good little pickup by the Sox. They actually surprised me and kept on going a little bit. Didn't just settle for Crochet. So we'll take him. We'll take him.
Well, the ghost of Larry Lucchino, I think, is starting to come alive a little bit.
Oh, he must have been rattling the cages, boy, I tell you.
He'd be rolling in his grave if he saw what they had been doing over these past, 4 or 5 years. I mean, it's shameful. It really is. And it's time. It's time to get back to basics here and to really start to get out there, get some talent. This fan base is rabid, and when you have a good team, let me tell you, everybody and their brother will be out there supporting them. So there's that. All right, here we go. First pack.
Let's do it.
Let's do it up. Folks, we want to thank you for stopping by. Certainly give us a like, a subscribe, hit that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now, but anyway.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. Leave a comment. Tell us what your favorite card is. By the way, Merry Christmas to everybody. It's the 26th of December, but we hope everybody's Christmas was a good one for them, and you got a lot of fun stuff from Santa. So, got a good meal in you. Got to visit with family. We didn't, but we did during Thanksgiving, so that was nice. All right, first card out of the chute here is Edward Julian, and then we got Garcia, and we got the Guardians, along with postseason prominence. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna adjust this camera down a little bit, just a whisker. There we go. Let's get that so we can see him a little better. All right.
Hopefully that'll work.
Yeah. Whoop.
A little out of focus there, bub.
Yes, I am. I don't know how that happened. Hang on. There we go. That's better. What
Get that sweet spot, Dad.
Yeah, hang on, folks. Hang on. We're working on it here.
Work in progress.
Yeah, she's out of focus. What the hell? Hang on. All right. Bear with me for 1 second. I'll reconfigure this video here. Yeah, she's off. I don't know how that happened.
Good old technology.
Good old technology. Just going to adjust this focus up a little bit. We'll get it in 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that should be better. See what we got now. Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Okay, all right. Sorry for the hiccup here. Okay, so yeah, that's much
That's
better.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next card: Connor Phillips, Kevin Ginkle, Miguel Rojas, and Elvis Andrews, St. Louis Cardinals, and around the horn. There's the
your
first
around the
one.
horn.
First insert. We got Alex Rodriguez. Yeah, A-Rod. And here's our first Aqua, Orion Kirkering, and Trey Turner. Okay. So in our middle segment will be, which we call
What's on the
right.
docket?
What's on the docket? We'll be talking about Juan Soto and this massive signing and what it means for baseball, and we'll size him up against this competition. So I think you want to stay tuned for that. Second pack, here we go. First card leading us off is Vaughn Grissom, Bryce Terang, Alejandro Kirk, and Joe Boyle. Brenton Doyle. Boyle and Doyle. To Taylor Walls, J.P. Martinez. There's Gunnar Henderson, and that's the rookie cup, of course, but not a bad one of him. We'll set that aside.
Yep.
And we got Tyrone Taylor. We got an upside down card here. What do we got? It looks like a rainbow foil. Joe Kelly. Joltin' Joe. He was.
Speaking of LA.
Yeah, speaking of LA. And
Thank you for taking him off our hands.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, well, Joe was a pretty good pitcher. I mean,
He wasn't bad. He was just erratic.
He was a scrapper.
You never knew what you were going to get. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
Right. Jose Alvarado is our second Aqua. Whoop. And Shohei, right there. There he is. That's a good one of him. And our stars of MLB. Let's see here. Hang on a second. I got to move these around a little bit. Let's get these two over here. We'll put that over, those 5 over there, like so. And pack number 3.
Eeny meeny.
Right, rolling it up.
There's a method to his madness, folks. There really is.
What it is, I have no idea.
We'll figure it out. Maybe you guys can figure it out. Leave a comment.
All right, pack number 3. We got Forrest Wall leading us off. Josh Bell, followed by Austin Riley. And Manny Machado. Lindor. He should have pretty good company with Lindor over there in New York. Our old buddy Soto, yeah. They'll be fighting for
Don't let them try and go through the doorway at the same time.
Right, they'll be fighting to get their face in the camera for the other guy. Carlos Estevez, Daniel Lynch. What do we got here? Let's see here. What else we got? Matt Chapman and Jung Ho Lee. There's a nice little rookie of Jung Ho Lee right there. How about that one, folks? Huh? Not too bad. And we got Bryce Harper, the 89. Superstar greeting. Here they are. Here they go. We got Bobby and Mikey talking it up. Looks like they're happy to see each other. Last but not least, Zach Geloff. Okay. So yeah, we got Walker Buehler. That was nice. And the thing about Walker Buehler is that he's had a lot of success. The injuries have crept up in the last couple of years with the Tommy John. But what I will say is, if this man is right, he can really be a force. And it looked like toward the end there, when he was with the Dodgers during the playoffs and into the World Series, he came in to
his run was pretty good.
Throw some pretty influential innings, I would say. So we'll see. Max Scherzer, Blake Rutherford, and Chase Silseth. I don't know if I've seen this guy before. And I watch a lot of baseball. Okay, anyway. Next card, Cheerful in Chicago. Yep. Say he was in there. And let's see, Carson Spears, Ivan Herrera, Kyle Harrison, Emmanuel Rivera, Hayward, and we got a numbered card here. Looks like a blue.
And it's a Red Sox.
John Schreiber. John was good for us.
He was.
I like how these look, though. They're pretty nice. I mean, they're, it's 999 of them, but Schreiber was pretty good in Boston.
Yep.
Bailey Bath. Bailey walks it off in the 10. Luis Arise. Let's
Luis.
Yeah, let's get this thing lit in a sleeve. Wow. There we go. There it is. Okay. We'll set that over there. All right, what do we got? 5 packs to go here? Sure. Why not? See if we can nail something down. I've seen a lot of good inserts come out of here. I've seen some Mother's Day. I've seen, usually if you get a relic, you usually get a gold card or something else with it. So it'll be interesting to see if we nail one down here. But I would like to get a good autograph, or maybe, a short numbered print, like a Mother's Day, a camo, something like that. A Father's Day, that would be good. A black, take that too.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah. Gavin Lux, Ryan Pepio, Diaz, Brendan Fott, Javier Baez, Gavin Sheets. We got something coming up here. I don't know what it is. Tommy Canley, Shane McClanahan, Colin Selby, and we got a fan favorites, Mookie Betts. It's a nice insert, huh, Michelle?
Yep, and he truly was a fan favorite in Boston. We missed him.
Yep.
We still do. Still do. Nice guy.
Yep. Herman Marquez is the
Aqua.
And Joey Bottle. Stars of MLB. Move these over the other pile. Done that twice already. Anyway. All right, moving on. So, I'm hoping the Red Sox, there aren't a lot of great outfielders available, but I know there's a lot of buzz about Teoscar Hernandez, and we'll have to see where that goes. But he'd be a nice pickup, and we're going to need a couple of bodies behind Rafi, right?
Yep.
Nolan Gorman, Miles Mastrobuoni, Brian Bayo, future stars, and prior teammates reunite. There they are. Boy, look at how much taller that Freddie Freeman is than Albies, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Okay, we got motivated in Minnesota. They got a good run, huh?
Yeah.
Mets had a nice run. I mean, not Mets. Twins had a nice run. Michael Bush, Jeremy Pena, Anthony Rendon, can't stay healthy. And Austin Barnes, home run challenge. Paulie Goldschmidt, he signed with the Yankees. That was a good deal for them. I wish we would have got him. Man, I mean, you know, at 37, his numbers are still good. He's a Gold Glove first baseman. He's an MVP. He knows how to win. And we can't sign him for like 12 or 13 million like the Yankees did? Come on. Give me a break already.
Well, I got to tell you this. Casas had better have a big year. He better hit like Babe Ruth. Crying out loud.
He better do something because we're going to need him to really put some offense up in that left-handed side. He's a monster. If he can just keep his head in focus, right? I mean, God. Udarish on the Aqua right there. Boom.
It's nice Udarish.
Yep. And Yoshinobu Yamamata. Wow. Yamamoto. I'll tell you, folks. I don't know what's going on today. Maybe it was when I was I went for my run. I got some miles in out there. It's pretty cold here in the Northeast. About what, 25, 27 degrees out. But I think it's affected my mind here. The cold air is set into my brain for a little bit here, trying to warm up. All right, next pack. This is pack number 7. Oswald Cabrera, Tanner Houck, Adam Duvall, Best of the Best. It's a good one there, Devers and Mookie. Francisco Alvarez, Sean Manaea, Steven Cruz. Let's see what we're going to have here. Man, we haven't got really anything out of this. Tommy Edman, John McMillan.
Still time.
Ha-Seong Kim in the 89. And Garrett Stubbs is our next Aqua. So still looking.
Yep.
And Sal Frelick. Yeah, it's like, it's funny, these, you would think that beside these Aquas, you'd get a couple of decent, I've seen a lot of good things come out of these.
Yeah.
And
Maybe it's just holding out.
I'm curious to see when it's going to be our turn.
Could be this pack right here.
We'll find out soon enough.
You never know. We've been defying the odds. The first few videos, boy, we really defied the odds.
Oh my God. I mean, all
We
kinds
did,
of
like,
autos.
2 or 3 videos in a row.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you haven't checked out our earlier videos, it would amaze you, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and, based on the amount of product we opened up. I mean,
Right.
we didn't open up like 12, hobby boxes,
Right.
For what we did open up, we
Defied the odds.
Oh, yeah, we were over and above. Yeah. All right, pack number 8. And by the way, there are, I think we went over this, but I'll say it again. Maybe we didn't. In each of these Fanatics Blasters, there's 9 packs per box and 12 cards per pack. And on the hanger boxes, there's 59 cards per hanger box. So, and the hanger boxes, they do kick butt. So, I mean, those are going to be nice. We're going to get some good stuff out of there. Kyle Farmer. And we got Minnesota Twins, Celebration. John Means, who's been hurt. He's such a good pitcher, too. He's one of these guys that for the last couple of years, they just can't keep him healthy. But when he was right, this guy, you couldn't get on him. He would throw a lot of innings, and he threw a lot, I don't know about complete games, but the guy would go 7, 8, 9 innings, quite often. Brandon Williamson, Zach McKinstry. All right, we got something upside down here, I think. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think so.
Nope.
Kerry Carpenter, Blake Snell, now a member of the Dodgers. Nice pickup for them. Again, another guy I wish we would have gone after. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and
There it
Chaz
is.
Chisholm. And this is the City Connect inserts. So shows this MIA up here. These are all airport codes.
Miami.
I work for the Postal Service, folks. these are all postal codes right here for the major airports, LAX and so on. All right, so we got that, and then we got a blue, Josh Hader. That's a good one. You know, the blues don't really come out that much in these in both the hangers and the overall blaster boxes. I mean, I've seen a lot of people open up a lot of hangers and they don't get that many blues. They get a lot, the two yellows, which are in every box. They don't get too many blues. Sean Bouchard is our next Aqua. Clayton Kershaw is our Stars of MLB. Okay. So not a whole lot to write home about yet, but we will see what this last pack of the first blaster box holds for us. Let's see here. See if we can end this one with a positive note. All right, here we go.
We gotta always be positive.
Of course.
Emma,
We're not too negative. Well, I don't
now.
know.
We're Red Sox fans. We can't adopt it.
All right, final pack of the first blaster here. Fanatics Blaster. Carlos Correa is leading it off for us. Riley Adams. And the White Sox. And the Buccos. Ezekiel Duran. Tyler Fitzgerald. Cal Quantrill. Rashiel Iglesias. Alek Manoah. And covering the field, Trey Turner. Final Aqua is Marcus
That's a good
Stroman.
one.
Yeah.
Not a bad
He's
player.
still with the Yanks, so he'll be getting acquainted with some of the other new acquisitions that the Yankees picked up. Bellinger for one, and what's his face from Atlanta? Who was with Atlanta? Now the Yankees. Let's see, who else they had? They picked up, I'm trying to think here. Anyway, let's get into our second box. I'm drawing a blank tonight. I don't know why. Alright, first pack of the second Fanatics box. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better than the first one. We only got that one numbered card, so that would be a good thing if we got maybe two.
That'd be good.
That would not be bad. John Means.
Let's see.
I just saw him. Correa. Riley Adams. It's a repeat. Lopez. Postseason prominence again. Cody Bellinger. Oakland Athletics. New York Mets. Jared Kelnick. And another home run challenge. Long gone. Hard to find. This one's Corbin Carroll. And Chase Silseth is Aqua. Last but
Did
not
we
least.
already see him earlier?
Yeah,
But not in the Aqua.
No, in the base.
Yep.
And Kyle Harrison. All right, pack number 2, rolling on.
Come on, baseball gods.
Yeah, we'll see what they're gonna give us here. Gotta start knocking them out here. Something, I don't know what that is. See it down there. White Sox, Anthony Santander, Owen Miller, Phillips, and we got here Joe Boyle again, James McCann, Pablo Lopez, another covering the field looks like coming up, John Birdie, Bo Bichette covering the field, Mookie. Not sure if I like these or not. They doing anything for you?
Nah, not really.
Gavin Lux, Aqua. Alex Bregman, he's out there. There's a guy with Alex Bregman. I know the Sox are talking to him, and I know that Houston, the talks with him kind of have stalled out So I don't think he's going back there. But we'll see. I mean,
This has been a really weird off season, in my opinion. Just the people that have, I don't know, they just gone overlooked. I don't get it, but
well,
that's all right.
I mean, Bregman probably wants 3 arms and 2 legs for a contract. So we'll see if he
Well,
gets that. But
yeah, we'll talk more about that on the docket.
right, Whit Merrifield, Yamamoto. There's a nice one. That's a nice rookie of him. It's a base rookie, good one, and it looks pretty centered too. I'd say about 50-50 if I had to guess. And looks pretty good. So we'll sleeve that up in a minute. Dominic Fletcher and Brenton Doyle, Manny Machado, Jake Urban, Diamondbacks, Jonathan Ornelius, and Jake McCarthy. Here's a blue. Oswald Peraza going in the hole. Ryan Pepio. Here's another guy, Pepio. When the Dodgers traded him to the Rays, that was a good pickup for the Rays. I mean, they gave up Glass now, of course, but they did get Pepio back in exchange, and they got a couple other guys too. But he was like the main man in what the Rays wanted. Because I mean, they were giving up pitching, they wanted pitching back, right? Starting pitching. And they still have Shane McClanahan down there. It's not like he's terrible. You know, he shuts us down every time we saw him. So, but he's coming off Tommy John, so we'll see. Dustin May is the first card in this next pack, and Brandon Lau, and Basabi, Francisco Lindor. We saw that one already. Ginkgo, Miguel Rojas, Jesus Sanchez, Marcus Simeon, and Rosarina in the 89 All-Star. Darius Vines. Aqua. Ah.
That one's alive.
Yep. And Novelli Mate. So far, it's
Slim pickings.
pretty frigid.
Yeah.
Pretty frigid.
And he's not just talking about the weather.
No. See if we can.
That's right.
See if we can start to heat up the stove a little bit. All right, Brandon Drury, excuse me. Clayton Kershaw, Dylan Carson Spears, Brendan Fott again, Taylor Walls, J.P. Martinez, Jordan Adams, Gio Urshela. He just signed with Oakland. Christian
Oakland's made
Yelich.
some good moves this offseason.
Yeah, well, they're making some. You can see where they're going.
You can see the bold moves that they're starting to make, which is nice.
Yep.
Their fans deserve it.
Yep. Christian Yelich Chrome.
That's a nice one.
Nick Lodolo, Gunnar Henderson, will be. You know, they picked up Severino, and then they got another starter too, and then they also picked up Urshela. It looks like the A's are starting to spend a little money. Of course, they'll be as soon as that stadium's ready to go in Vegas, they'll be spending a lot more money, I think. Because they'll have a fan base there. So, I mean, you know, I don't know why they didn't spend money all the way up through, but whatever. I mean, they're getting the revenue sharing. They should be,
right.
You know, should be spending out something to be more competitive. It's shameful. It's discouraging to watch these guys do that, or watch a team like Oakland do that. One that has been so great in the 70s, you know, 80s, 90s. I mean, they had good teams all the way up through. But in particular, the mid 70s, that was their heyday. All right, next first card in this pack, Parker Meadows, Crash Bandicoot. Wow. Graham Ashcraft. I am telling you tonight. Wow. Aaron Nola, Javier Baez. And I'm seeing that one.
It's a good thing he's good looking, folks.
Yeah. Carlos Estevez, Daniel Lynch. And Will Smith, Shane Baz, and fan favorites, Mike Trout. It's a good one of him. Here's a guy that you hope, I mean, he's won 3 MVPs. You want to see him come back and be and be formidable, to kind of, reclaim a little bit of that old glory, right? I mean, I know he's played hard his whole career, and I'm sure that's like guys like Ken Griffey and others, Dustin Pedroia. It really did factor into, to some degree. It might shorten their career a little bit, but you know what? I mean, I think Trout's still got something in the tank, and I think if people are giving up on this guy, then I think it's a mistake. Just saying. I'm not saying anything, but
I think you're saying something.
I'm saying something. Trey Turner, there's a good one. There's a good aqua right there. That's the best one yet. Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt. And Jose Altuve. All right. So still.
One thing I can say about Trout, I respect the man for staying where he was, for playing for one team, and just, his allegiance to that team.
To the Angels, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's almost unheard of now.
Well, he said he wanted to stay there, and I mean the Angels are another team that's made some sneaky moves, right? I mean they're not. I wouldn't call them like 1A moves, but when you pick up a guy like Kyle Hendricks, you pick up a guy. There was a couple other guys that they picked up, Jorge Soler, and so on, and those guys are good ball players. They're serviceable. I mean Hendricks is a back of the rotation guy now. But if he's in the number 3 or number 4 slot, he can certainly keep you in games. And Soler, behind Trout, I think will really help him.
Yep.
Once Trout's healthy again. Let's see. Next pack. Leading us off. Kyron Paris. Tyler Freeman. Marco Gonzalez. And Motivated Minnesota. Best of the best. Ivan Herrera. Bryce Jarvis. Here we go. We got a gold, finally. And we're going to have something behind it, too. Drew Smiley. Who we got for a gold? Padres? Uh-oh. Is it Jackson Merrill? Who knows? Let's see.
Who could it be? Stop.
Oscar Azakar. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's
Quite the build-up there,
That's
Jim.
a letdown. Wow.
Quite the build-up. Sorry, Oscar.
Sandy Alcantara, though.
Oh, that's a nice
Sandy
one.
Alcantara.
Behind it.
Yeah. In the rainbow foil. That's not a bad one. Brett Beatty. Who knows well about Brett Beatty? Here's a guy that's, again, started out great, and he's sort of coming into that sophomore slump. I don't know. We'll see where he goes. He is a good player. He's got talent. Can he harness it? That's the question.
We'll see.
Mason Wynn's gonna end it up here as the last card of this pack. Baseball, MLB Stars. All right, 2 more. All right, wait, at least we got another numbered card. That's good. That's 2. Should be more, though. I mean, only 2 numbered cards? We were saying this the last time on Series 1. We only got like 2 numbered cards in the whole kit and caboodle. That was terrible. All right, here we go. Here's Jordan Lawler, rookie. That's a good one. Sleeve him up. Ryan McMahon. There's a guy, if you trade for a guy like Ryan McMahon, boy, what a, put him in a place like Boston or Baltimore or New York, watch out. This guy can hit, and hit plenty. He's a good outfielder. He's a good power hitter. So he hits from the left side. Good ball player. Xander Bogaerts, Francisco Alvarez, Brandon Williamson, Kyle Harrison, Sheets, Carlos Carrasco. There's Yamamoto in the 89. That's nice. That's a good one. Not bad there. Set that aside. Sleeve that up. Rookie. Eloy Jimenez. Here's another guy. Eloy Jimenez just got signed by the Rays. There's a guy that has got all the power in the world, Junior Caminero, to finish it out. He's a guy that, I'm telling you, he's a guy that his first year in the league, he tore it up. And then after that, it's been, hamstring injuries or quad strains or, some sort of like muscle or tendon injury or something like that just kept him out. But he has got tremendous power. And I think the Rays were smart to sign him. They only signed him to like a minor league contract or something. It was a cheap contract. I just can't believe that a team like, let's say, if you've got the room, someone like the Dodgers or the Giants or someone like that might just bring him on as a flyer, All right, folks, let's see. This is the final pack of the second blaster. Here we go. Logan Porter, rookie. Matt Verling. Casey Schmidt. Zach McGinstry. Pirates again. Tommy Canley. And we don't got a lot going on. I don't know. It's something upside down. Let's see. Nicky Lopez. Christian. Let's see here. Yeah. $7.99. Let's turn him around. There's Matt Olson. Great player.
Good ball player.
Yeah.
We were just talking about him the other day.
Okay, here we go. All right, number to $7.99, Edward Julian.
It's nice.
Yep, nice purple. Harrison Bader. And Christian Yelich again. Did we have him earlier? No. Okay, that's just him. All right. Yeah, I thought it was Stars at MLB, but yeah, it's just the City Connect. Okay, so not bad. I mean, not great. We got 3 numbered cards total, which I guess is something. But no big names. No big names yet. No big names yet.
We still got the other half.
Well, I mean, we do get the base, but again, we know the base isn't very noteworthy. But we'll see what we get in the second half. Okay, now that's going to end the first segment of our video. But now we're going to swing on into what we call On the Docket. And in this particular segment, we're going to be talking about Juan Soto and his big, large, huge contract. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and Mrs. Sports Card Collector, enthusiast. When we talk about a guy like Juan Soto, we talk about any superstar. We like to, Michelle and I do, we like to analyze whether or not we feel the contract is noteworthy and deserving of the amount of money or years that a team is willing to belly up to the bar and put forward. Now, if you don't know about the signing, he did sign a 15-year deal. Right? Was it a 15-year deal, I believe? I think it was, right? 15 years, I believe.
You're the stat man.
Okay, well, yeah.
You're the stat man.
Yeah, well, hang on a second.
But
yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to bother. It's 15 years, $765 million. Those are the raw numbers. With incentives, he can make up to $800 million. And that's a pretty hefty contract. That's about, well, with $765 million is, times 15, $45 million a year, right? So he's going to make $45 million a year. And he's 25, going to be 26. So, I mean, he's going to be 40 by the time he's done that contract. And if we look at his stats, as we're going to right now, what you will find that his numbers, while fairly decent, aren't like eye-popping, okay? I mean, if we talk about home runs, for instance, the most home runs that this guy has had in his career, and then, granted, let's give the guy a little bit of leash here. He's only been in the league since 2018, but playing in Washington, playing in San Diego, and then playing in New York last year, the most home runs this guy has ever hit is 41 home runs. And in Yankee Stadium, hitting to right field is like playing in a Little League park, all right? If you're of any talent at all from the left-handed side and you play in New York for a season, I guarantee you, anybody with any power at all is going to hit, I would say, 30, 35 home runs. So the fact that a guy like Juan Soto played 81 games in Yankee Stadium doesn't surprise me that he had 41 home runs. I mean, when Judge is up there knocking him out of the park, sometimes, when his big season, right, when he broke the AL home run record, I mean, you can see that if you get a ball up in the air to right center or to right, it's going out of the park, especially in the summertime. Maybe not in April or early May, but once you get into late May, June, July, August, early September,
The ball pops.
oh yeah, the humidity's up there a little bit, the ball starts popping. So looking at that, I mean, he's his best overall numbers for home runs was 49. His best overall RBIs was 110. While serviceable and notable, they're not great. I mean, some of these older guys, guys like we can use anybody you like, but if you want to talk about some of these Hall of Famers, I mean, some of these guys, like the Manos of the world, like the Jimmy Foxes of the world, these guys would hit 40, 45 home runs, sometimes 48, 50 home runs, knock in 130 RBIs, 135 RBIs, something like that. I mean, and their slugging percentage would be off the hook, right? The only time this guy has ever led the league in OPS was in 20. Yeah, no, it wasn't the shortened season, but it was.
Wasn't? I thought it was.
Yeah, in the shortened season, right? It is. Yep, in 2020. Yeah, he only the only time he ever led anything in on base percentage, slugging percentage, and OPS. Obviously, if you lead the league in OBP and you lead the league in slugging, you're going to lead the league in OPS because
Right.
they're just combined. But I mean, it's to me when you compare him, Michelle, to let's say, I mean, let's just understand that this guy is making more money than Aaron Judge. He's making more money than Mookie Betts. He's making more money than Freddie Freeman. Now, he's not making more money than Ohtani, and he should never make more money than Ohtani, but he shouldn't be making more money than
No.
Aaron Judge, right? Would
No.
you agree with that?
There's no way that he should be making more money than Judge or Freeman or Betts, who are all three of them. Well, okay. My opinion, Mookie and Freddie Freeman are much better, well-rounded, grounded, well-rounded players that are just athletic. They're phenomenal teammates. Like anything that comes out of their mouth, it's team first. And he's making gourds and gourds of money more than them. Aaron Judge, not as well-rounded a player, but still a tremendous player. I'm not gonna say a bad thing about Judge, and he seems grounded. He seems, that he's grounded in reality. And this guy's still making more money than him, even though Judge is a far better hitter, in my opinion. But it's absurd to me, and I was telling Jim just this morning how absurd it is for someone to whine about how much money they're making to play a game for a living. When you've got firemen and policemen and military people putting their lives on the line, their actual lives on the line, making pittance compared, and his big deal was how much money he needed to make. And I'm sorry, if you have to make that kind of money to feed your ego, I don't know if that seems to be part of it. It's just when you got Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Aaron Judge.
Just those three.
Just those three. Who now I don't know any of them personally. I don't know Juan Soto personally, but just they seem so much more down to earth, grounded people.
And they're leaders.
They're great leaders on their team. You're not going to have anyone saying a bad thing about them. They're Boston idiots for moving Mookie. I'm sorry, but yep. And I get it that it's a business, and I get it that he wants to make whatever money he can make.
Yep.
But what are you going to do with that money?
Well,
what are you going to do with that money?
Just understand that this is a guy in Juan Soto that basically shot his way out of Washington, right? Washington offered him 40 million, and I'm sure it was like something like, I can't remember if it was like 10 years or something like that.
It was a huge deal.
But it was a huge deal, and he said, "Nope,
Way back then.
I'm not taking it."
Yep.
So Washington had no choice but to,
Let him go.
well, to trade him before to get something
Well,
for him,
yeah.
right? And so they traded him to San Diego, which, you know, he was wishy-washy there. And then and then basically he wore out his welcome there, and the Padres said, well, and for a number of reasons, and while you didn't hear a lot of it coming out of San Diego, my guess is that because you got three egos there in San Diego, you got Machado, you got you got Tatis, and you got him, right? You got Soto. All three of these guys, all with huge egos, all that want to be the center of attention, right? All three of those guys. And you look at their track record, they've all had major bumps in the road, from Machado being a cheap shot artist to Tatis getting nailed for performance-enhancing drugs, also like crashing his motorcycle and so on. And then you got Juan Soto, who basically, how can you be a team player is my thought process here. How can you be a team player if the only thing that you care about is money? And to me, he has not proven that he can be a team player. He's not proven that he's willing to take a little bit less to stay with the team, like the Yankees, for instance, right? That he could be in maybe a World Series, probably 7 out of 10 years, maybe, you know, with the right people around him, Judge and, you know, Garrett Cole, Bellinger's there now. You get, you know, Chisholm's there. I mean, there's a bunch of great players there, and he could be there every year. But this guy, you know, I mean, the Yankees tried to negotiate with him, but when he said to him, well, you know, I really want a suite for my family. I'm like, Juan, if you really need a suite, you know, for your family to be there, your friends, just make some sort of an agreement with the Yankees to you know, lease it out or something like that, or maybe let them, you know, let them give you an offer to buy one or something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, but I mean, it seems so petty, you know, and so just infantile to say, oh, by the way, if I don't get this suite, it's going to be a deal breaker. Really? It's going to be a game changer? Yeah? Okay, fine. So the Yankees said, okay, fine, we'll just move on. And as soon as he left, they started signing guys left and right. You know, they brought in the guy from Atlanta. I'm trying to think of his name now, but I can't think of his name. But anyway, you know, they brought in Bellinger. They got Chisholm last year and so on. And they brought in some good names, and they'll be good. They'll be really good. They brought in Williams from Milwaukee, the closer. Mm-hmm. So, you know, but one other thing I wanted to point out was, and Michelle and I were talking about this, is that to me, if you're going to give a guy $45 million, he better be a 5-tool player. He better be all that, a cup of coffee, a couple of donuts, and a loaf of bread too to add in, because you're paying out big money for 15 years. This guy better be like the next thing closest to God, you know, as far as overall ability and talent. This Juan Soto was not a 5-tool guy, right? No. He doesn't steal bases. I would call him a good defender, right? I think we can agree on that, right? A good defender with a decent arm.
Anything hit to him, he's going to get it.
And decent speed, right. Yeah. If you look at his stats, he leads the league in putouts. You know, he's right up there in putouts every year. If he doesn't lead the league, he's right up there in assists regularly. You know, he's had some good years there, especially the last couple. So he's got the ability. But if you watched in the World Series, he got played out there. I mean, when they were hitting balls out in right field. Now I will back it up a second and say, okay, he's normally a left fielder, and that's where he's been playing most of his career. But you got to make that adjustment in right field. If you're a great player, like everybody thinks this guy's going to be, you better be out there every day putting in the work to play right field correctly, and to know how these guys hit, and to know where the angles are, down that right field line and to play it properly. And I have yet to see that happen with him out in right field. I think at times when I watch him, and I saw this in San Diego, I didn't see it so much in New York because I think the fans would have been on him a hell of a lot more than in San Diego. But I saw this, sort of lackadaisical attitude from hitting to fielding and so on. So yeah, so I don't really think that this guy is worth the $45 million. And I certainly don't think that he's, if you asked me and you said, Jim, what do you think about Juan Soto going up against an Aaron Judge? Do you think he's better? And I would say absolutely not. Now, Judge steals more bases than Soto does. Judge has got a better arm, strength-wise, than Soto does. And Judge can hit for power and for average. So he's got it all. He's a good glove out there. Is he a prototype center fielder? No. I think he's more a right fielder. I think that's where he should be. But he can cover the outfield out there, and he does a great job. He's a good outfielder. And he does all the other things right. He has all the intangibles. He has good plate discipline. I mean, he did struggle for a while early on in the season, but he makes those adjustments. He puts the work in, and he understands that baseball is not, all black and white. Sometimes you have to constantly make adjustments because pitchers, good pitchers,
make adjustments.
Making adjustments on you. Right. So do I think he's better than Judge? No. Do I think he's better than Mookie Betts? Absolutely not. Do I think he is better than Freddie Freeman? No. Now, is Freddie Freeman a 5-tool guy? I would argue no. He's not a 5-tool guy, but he certainly is probably a 4-tool guy. He might not steal as many bases, but he's got a good arm. He's good around the bag. He's a Gold Glove first baseman. So I would say that would give him the nod for defensive prowess out there. He's got a good glove. He hits for average. He hits for high average, and he hits for power. So I mean, just look at the World Series, right?
Yeah.
So you got those two guys, and then you got Judge, and then you can look. I would even throw a guy like Trey Turner in the mix there too, or Bobby Witt. Is he better than Bobby Witt? Is he better than Turner? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that he's better than either of those two guys. And I would say, if you look at Turner's track record, and so far in the early going with Bobby Witt, these guys are team players. They rally around their team. They carry their team on their shoulders. They're not out there belly aching about, we lost 5 games. No, they're going out there hard and they're trying to make a difference every single day. Right? Would you agree with that?
I would totally agree with that. And all Soto's done by getting this huge contract is made it harder for other people, and other teams to pick up players for reasonable money. I don't know. I mean, when is it going to stop?
Right.
Like where?
Well,
it's just crazy.
Yeah, and again, we were talking about this too. And look, I'll be the first one to tell you that I think we need a hard salary cap. I do, and we're going to talk about this in our next video. So I don't want to kind of give it away, but look, if you're a team, if you're a league like Major League Baseball, and you have a number of teams that don't have the resources to compete on, at a high level. They can't go out and sign a Juan Soto. They can't go out and sign a Garrett Cole or any of these superstar players, right? A Teoscar Hernandez, let's say, anybody like that, Freddie Freeman. Then they have to find talent at their minor league level. Excuse me. And they also have to find players that can make everybody around them better, right? That are good bat handlers, that are good. They have great plate discipline. They run the bases well. They play really good defense. And then you need a team that does that. If you're going to be like an Oakland Athletics, for instance, or we'll use them, or Washington Nationals, or I think the Twins are a pretty good example of a team that plays really good defense and made the most of what they had with a couple of superstars in their career, most notably. You can do it, but you need to have the right players in the right spot, and you got to be strong up the middle, right? You got to be strong with your catcher. You got to be strong from your, you got to have a good staff, and you have to be strong second base, shortstop, center field. You got to have all those covered. After that,
Well, that and you do need that special something called chemistry.
right,
You know, that
Right.
just
and maybe the right manager.
and right. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
For
just
sure.
just look at Bob Melvin, right? Bob Melvin, they brought him in at San Diego, and Bob Melvin had a lot of success in Oakland, a place where they don't keep guys long, right? They
Right.
have to move them out because the owner's saying, I'm not going to pay this guy, so trade him. But Bob Melvin went to San Diego, and he was so disgusted. Now he didn't really say why he left, but I think the cards are on the table there, and I believe that guys like Soto, guys like Machado, and maybe to a lesser extent Tatis were giving this guy grief. And at the end of the season, he said to the general manager,
don't need it.
"Get me the hell out of here, right?
Yep.
Get me the hell out of Dodge." And so he let him go. And then what? About a week later, if that, he signs with the Giants, and he's much happier there. He's a good manager too. I mean, I would have been shocked. I mean, if I was San Diego, the general manager over there, JP, I can't remember his last name, but if I was him, I would have said, "Okay, what do I need to do to keep you here, right? Because you need a guy that's gonna, put the pieces on the chessboard and use them accordingly." But I mean, look, do I think Soto is a good player? Yes. Do I think he's talented? Yes. We both think he's talented. We both think he has good. He's a power hitter. Generally he can hit for a pretty decent average. I think he hit 288, which is high.
Something like that.
Yeah, 288 is his career high, and which is it's okay. I take that back. Well, yeah, in the shortened season he had 351, but that doesn't count. Well, he did hit 313 in 2021. Okay, so he had 1 year where he hit over 300. All the rest of them, including when he was at San Diego, the first year he was there, he really didn't do a whole lot of anything. I mean, he only hit 246 there? No, yeah. Wow. Between San Diego and Washington, he hit 240. So that's not very good. That's not a guy that I'm paying $45 million to. And I will guarantee you this, ladies and gentlemen. I will guarantee you this. We're going to end it on right here. I guarantee you that Juan Soto will never win a championship in New York. Never, ever, ever win a championship in New York. You heard it here first. So, with that, we're going to end this conversation, on the docket conversation, and we're going to move on to the three hanger boxes. So buckle up here. Let's see what we can find here. All right, let's move these over. Let's get these hangers out here. I'm kind of psyched for these because I know, for the most part, they're going to produce. Now, they might not give us the absolute card we're looking for, but I'm sure we're going to get numbered cards in here, and I would almost be willing to bet that we're going to get at least one numbered card per hanger. By the way, I like that. Mary got me that nice. I'm going to thank her for that. That nice cutter. It's beautiful. I love it. Way to go, Mary. If you're watching. All right. Hanger.
I'm sure she noticed it if she's watching.
Number 1. So, we know the Mets are loaded, though, right? We know they got Lindor. We know they got Alvarez. We know we don't know about Alonso yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know as if he's staying.
Yeah.
But I can open this thing up. We'll try it from this side.
That's a sign that something good's in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to come out.
There we go. We got it.
Let's see what we got, folks.
All right, we'll go through the base pretty. Whoop, something fell down there. We'll go through the base pretty quickly here. Cruz, Carpenter, Blake Snell, Luke Little, Friedel. See if we get some rookies in here. Be looking for those. Gurriel, Dono. It's Corbin Burns.
It's a nice Burns.
Yeah. He's out there. Who's going to get him? Severino, now in Oakland A. Anderson, we don't know. Jordan Diaz. Bayo again. Tanner Hout. Don't think we saw him yet, did we?
Nope. It's the first time.
Yeah. Means. We've seen John Means about every pack, seems like. Spencer Steer. Here's a guy that you're hoping for more. I'm sure the Reds are hoping for more. By the way, I think the Reds are going to be really good this year. Sims, one of our guys. All right. We're going to be getting other good stuff here. Let's see what we got. A gold. We know we got one numbered card. Let me just put these down. Slap these over here. All right. Let's see here. Drew Rom. Here we go. First gold. See what we got. See what we're gonna have here. It's a Royal. Who is it gonna be? Oh, Jonathan Bolin. Not the guy we're looking for. No, not the guy we're looking for. We got a blue.
Twins.
Twinkies. Correa and company. Put that over here. And we got a rainbow foil of Jordan Walker. You know, there's another guy, Jordan Walker. He just fell off the moon, you know. But he's a guy that, you know, can rebound. So
Right.
Guerrero. A couple of more base, I think. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, the yellows. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Right, of course. Let's see here. We got Rafael, Sanan Rafaela. That's a good one. Stars of MLB. Covering the field, Matt Olson. Good one. And two yellows. Gabriel Arias. Brian Reynolds. Reynolds is a good player for Pittsburgh. Solid. And then Machado, Kershaw, Frelick. Put the rest of these over here along with those. Where's my...
Is that what you dropped?
Yeah, probably. Oh, right here.
No.
All right, let's get this one. Get it in a. Then in a holder. All right, one down, two to go. Folks, we also have an eBay store too, and there's a link down below, so you can, if you're interested, if you're looking for vintage or modern, we have a little bit of everything. We have about almost 2,100 items in our store right now. We got non-sports, we got football, basketball, hockey, everything. So, and it's all high-end for the most part, like 99% of it. So if you're interested, you're looking for something special, or you just want to look around, go take a peek. Appreciate it.
There's some eye candy in there.
It certainly is. All right, let's see what we're gonna get here. Let's get after it here. Highs and boots. Turn around here. All right, let's see what we're going to find in this next one. There's a whole lot of cards in here. 59 of them, to be exact. Roll through here. Let's see. Hopefully not going more than one way. I've seen some of these hangers that have been going both ways. Waldichuk. Yeah, it's Casas. First time we've seen him. Brian Rocchio. And Sawinski. Canna, Sable. Josh. Rojas. Urquidy. Toussaint. Trey Turner. And we saw him in the Aqua Beta. Oswald Perez. Tanner Bybee. Yeah, Shota. Set him aside. Marte. Contra. Jose Tina. Drew Waters. Abreu. Willier.
He's been thrown around in trade rumors.
Yep. Let's see what we're going to find here. Let's see. We're getting close. Is it the best? We got something. I don't know. This might be a dud. Zach McKinstry. Oh, right there. Look at that. It's. I guess it's not a dud, is it now, is it?
Not at all.
Not at all. Yes. I've seen a lot of relics come out of here, and ladies and gentlemen, We just got one. Look at that.
Is that a bat? Is it a piece of bat? Or
It's
is that a
yeah, it's a
uniform?
bat.
Looks
Yeah.
like a bat.
Yeah, game used memorabilia. Yordan Alvarez. That's a good one right there.
Yes, it is.
And it's nice and centered. Well, pretty much centered, I'd say. Yeah, pretty close.
55, 45 maybe.
On top, maybe. Yeah, left to right, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Certainly all of a 9. That's a nice one there. We'll put that in a holder. Let's see what else we got. We got a blue. Oh, we got a chrome. Altuve. Sleeve that. And let's see here. We got Jackson Rutledge with a blue. Yeah, retail blue. Oh, and another numbered card. See what I was saying though? When usually the golds come out, or you get like a relic card, you usually get more behind it. Christian Pache. He's had a tough run, but he's a good player. He just, he really struggled with Philadelphia. He's bounced around. I'm going to trade that one out in a second. Sleeve it up. And Manny Machado. Let's see. Let's put these. And looks like we got to let him cook, maybe. What we got? No. All right. We got Geloff, Tani, Turner, Strider. And we got Ellie De La Cruz. What is that?
It's a Fleetfoot.
Fleetfoot?
I don't know.
No, I don't know what it is. Let's see on the back here.
Well, it made note of his speed.
Right, sprint speed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a
Stat card.
yeah, significant stats probably. Rookie though, set that aside. And two yellows are Enrique Hernandez and the Brewers, the Brew Crew. All right, let's put these over here. Let's trade these. Let's get these sleeved up there.
Yep, the hanger boxes are.
Hangers are bangers. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
I mean, after what I've been watching and seeing on a regular basis, they are something.
That's a nice relic right there.
Yeah, it is a nice relic. Nice all-star relic.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Not bad. We'll take it. All right. Set that over here for now. And then get to our last hanger box. So yeah, that not bad. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for right there. You get some numbered cards, you get a relic, maybe an autograph, maybe something else. Who knows? A little more. Come on. There we go. All right, the final one, folks. We like to thank you for stopping by and taking a peek at our video. We always appreciate it. And certainly we hope that you'll take a moment to give us a like, and that would really help out. If you know friends that might be interested, family members, other collectors, let them know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. That's what I was trying to think of earlier in the video. Sometimes I draw a blank, have a senior moment. All right.
I think we can all relate.
Yeah. Sometimes you get tired after the holidays. It's things just don't connect the way they should. So anyway, all right, here we go. Rolling through. Sanchez. Here's Marcus Simeon. Will Smith. I think we've seen him. Casey Schmidt. Abreu. Dylan Moore. Good player for Seattle. And let's see, Stuart Fairchild, Hoskins, Ian Happ. Rolling through here. Let's see what we got. Bouchard, Stroman again, Josh Hader, Cobb, Isaac Paredes. He was involved in the trade with the Cubs and the Astros. The Astros are going to be better than people think. I mean, I know they're going to be good anyway, because they've got a good base. But having Paredes there is, this guy can play. Lopez, I said that last video. I'll say it again. Albies, Saccone. All right, let's see what we got here. Coming up. The goods are coming up. Javier Assad, Rodon. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's put these over yonder. All right, let's see here. Come on. What we got? First pitch. Victor Wembanyama. The big basketball star. There he is. Victor.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one. At Yankee Stadium, too. Wow, nice one. 7'4". Can you imagine?
Monster.
It's not bad. I mean, it's
Right.
it's first pitch, but. And then let's put this Jock Pearson over here. And finally, let's get to the rest of this stuff. We got a Chrome. Sedan Raffaello.
Yeah.
And doesn't look like we're going to get any numbered cards here, I don't believe.
We'll see.
Blake Sable. And that is a rainbow foil. Bryce Harper. All-Star. And we got the stars of MLB. Wynn, Altuve, Gunnar Henderson, Novelli Marte, Trey Turner covering the field. And Austin Riley is our first yellow. And finally, our last card, Josh Bell. So, we'll just go over the main cards here. I mean, some of these here, we'll give you a quick rundown. Got the Jose Alvarez, Yonan Alvarez. Yonan Alvarez, nice relic, bat relic, so that's pretty nice. We'll take that. Julian in the purple, and that is to $7.99. The blues are at $9.99. Schreiber, Pache. We got there's a Shota Imanaga base rookie. We got a gold and Bolin is Yamamoto. Skim through these real quick as well. We got a bunch of blues. There's an Ellie, Rutledge, and of course we got some chromes in there. Altuve is one of them. Some decent yellows. Nothing earth-shattering, mind you. As you can see here, we'll zip through them. There's a Yamamoto 89. And there's another gold. Oscar, Jose Azocar. Turner in the aqua, probably the best one, I would say. And then Trout, another chrome, and Yelich. And we'll zip through a few more of these. Pereira in the blue. Peraza in the blue, I mean. I can't even get names right today, I'm telling you. And Josh Hader in the blue, that's a good one. Stubbs, Darvish. I don't know how, well, these must have put one of the packs over there. And then we got Superstar Greeting. That's a good one there. In aqua. Jungle Lee, Martinez, and a couple more. And Kelly is the final one there. All right. Oh, and then Gunnar Henderson too.
Yeah.
Rookie Cup. Decent one. All right. Anyway, that is going to do it for this video. And like I said, we appreciate you stopping by. So we're going to call it good, and until next time, we will see you later.
That's a wrap.